Welcome back. Before we proceed, it's worth pointing out what I've got over here now. Decoy on Anya's. Deflects hate during command battles. So, yeah, our main boss fight battles are command battles. So, 90% deflecting hate combined with the evade and everything. It's like, yeah, Van's going to be the one taking the damage, which is the plan. Which is the plan. Right, so let's proceed with caution.
Something's wrong. I should have entered the room by now.
Oh, we have. Just not the room you expected.
Where in the heck are they?
Behind you!
Don't tell me.
Whatever you're waiting for, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh, in front of you.
Van? What are you doing here?
You didn't notice the door open and then walk through? Okay.
And why are you with them, Jack?
Because someone needs to teach you when to quit. You lost out on your bet, so it's time to bow out. Wake up, Hal. We're going home.
No, we're not.
Oh no. The text has gone red, everyone.
You were in on it too, weren't you, Jack? King is dead thanks to those monsters. I won't rest until I avenge him. By killing every last one of them. Hal!
It's just like with the Kruger and Marduk guys. Except she seems more confused.
Yeah. Looks like the events of 9 years ago have gotten all mixed up in her mind. She looks just like she did the day I met her. Back then, the flames of vengeance were burning her up from the inside. But she never once lost her cool at the gambling table.
I don't think this is time for a reminiscing kind of scene. She seems like she's ready to attack.
Her poker face is just as good as King's. But like before, she's using it in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And just what do you mean by that?
It's a skill that's reserved for gambling and gambling alone. But you're using it as a mask. To shield yourself from the reality that you're about to get blood on your hands. It wasn't right back then. It definitely ain't right now.
Don't you dare lecture me, Jack. You're not talking me down from this. These are the people who killed my dad!
So is there two corruptions going on at the same time now? I'm trying to think, how does this line up with what's going on with Ferry and Rosette? Does it line up? I don't know. Are they all convinced of a different thing or the same thing? Because previously it's all been the same thing, so...
I was the one who killed King.
Whoa, okay.
It's true that I was set up by Enrique. But at the end of the day, he died because I was rash and stupid as hell. I ain't gonna run or hide from my sins. I'll carry him for the rest of my life. I don't care whether you or King ever forgive me. Despite everything, though, he still saved me. And that became my inseparable link to him and to you. I'm proud to stand by your side.
Sounds like those two have been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even fate itself could tear them apart.
They should write a book about them.
What are you saying? I will get my revenge! I have to, for Dad and Jack's sakes, and... What am I...
Don't let that rewrite bullshit control you. Gamblers control their own luck, and their destinies. The girl who claimed to be my partner was stronger than this. Snap out of it, Hal!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm not...
Oh dear.
Crimson Devils! We've created a paradox in her mind. We're almost there!
Stay back, Jack!
Leave the rest to us!
We'll bring her back, I swear!
Thanks.
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
I noticed. Let's see here. Cosmic Thrust. Nebulous Cannon!
Release! Shizuna!
Slow. And now they're attacking each other. Lovely.
Now it's my turn.
It is, isn't it? Oh, how delightful. We can get a back attack bonus there. Can I get several? Can if I did it that way, but then oh no, I can get all of them. But can I get all of them and a back attack bonus on
this is headed.
both of the? Yes, Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper shall see you now.
He made an
Your
appointment.
move, Divine Blade.
Be sure to turn up. Okay, so we could get a boost in here. So
Let's stay on the offensive.
let's get a silver winds going, of course.
Silver wins. Let's go.
Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. This moonlit blade of mine is false, yet true as steel.
Now,
There.
I prefer now.
Zero gleam.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Make it count, Van.
Smack it. Smack it.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Have some extra. There's still much I have yet to learn.
Quite a bit of XP, really. Huh.
Jack. Man. Yes. Everyone. I'm sorry.
I think her memory's back. Guess the corrosion didn't have a firm hold on her after all. I think it did. I think it's just Jack brought her out of it. That's how strong their bond is, you know. Didn't change the fact that we had to bust our asses to get her back.
Jack.
It's okay. Just get some rest now.
Why did I? I'm so ashamed. I'm not worthy of being an informant. Or your partner.
Now that's just plain not true. None of this was your fault. You can pin it all on the corrosion.
No, I can't. I deserve my share of the blame.
No, he's right. The corrosion.
You're stubborn about the weirdest things, you know that? Fine. Let's have King decide then.
Is that...
Oh, that's King's error coin. Yeah, it's something you once carried around. You left it behind, huh? If it lands on heads, all is forgiven. We'll leave this whole thing in the past and move on. If it lands on tails, we'll cut ties here and you will never be my partner again. Wait.
There you have it. Heads. King's word is the law. So we have no choice but to follow it.
You say that like you didn't decide the outcome on your own. I know you can control the flip, idiot. Oh, whatever. I'm sorry, everyone. Make sure you get Fairy and everyone else back. Okay?
I mean, that's the plan, yeah. Did we not get rid of it? Not fully, looks like. We need to cut it off at its source before she's fully back to normal, so her genesis. Damn it. It's fine. This'll do for now. Looks like I owe you one. You got that right. Doesn't look like we'll get any info out of her, though. Guess we're back to square one, then. Well, at the very least, we cut off their access to her information network. That's worth something. At any rate, we should let the others know what happened. I know, but we don't exactly have a way to get in touch with them right now.
Oh, finally! Do you know how long I've been searching for you guys?
Let me check my watch. At least 7 minutes? Yeah, at least 7 minutes. Oh, isn't that the drone Mirabelle was using? How the hell'd you find us?
Through sheer dumb luck, apparently. And even then, it wasn't easy.
No, seriously, how did you find us?
I was out looking for that informant girl back there because I heard she was working with Reset. And, well, here you guys are. You even got her taken care of for me.
Oh, okay, you were chasing after her. Got it. That's right. Anyway, glad to see you're safe. How's Hasan holding up.
Funny you ask. That's exactly what I was calling to talk about. While they were turning tail, he went and got himself injured.
That damned idiot. Must have been trying to look cool by taking on all those guys himself. Is he okay?
Thankfully, none of his vitals were hit, but he's in real rough shape. We took him to a doctor in the Blacklight District. She's treating him as we speak.
How much did that cost you?
He wants to have a word with you guys. Mind popping on over?
I guess. Alright, the chances of you being corroded are pretty slim. I like fans not just completely like on board with the idea of like, yeah, let's go. It's like, well, hold on. This could be a trick, it could be a trap. Like, even with Jack, it was like, that could have been a trap. You gotta be careful, and it's like, yeah, I'd side with Van at this point. It's like, the chances are slim because of how much she's helped us at this point. But we'll have to save that visit till after we get together with the others. You good with that?
Sure, that actually works out
What?
That's no problem at all. In fact, I've already sent someone to meet with them.
Oh, no. That voice. Is that you, Gilliam Thorndyke?
Indeed it is. Splendid work, everyone. Thanks to your efforts, I now have a crystal clear picture of our current predicament. Now then, I would love to have a word with you. Let's meet in the Blacklight District, shall we?
See, this I'm very suspicious of. It's like, well, we don't know about him whether or not he's corroded. Especially because he just interrupted Mirabelle. It's like, March 22nd, 1:30 p.m.
It brings me great relief to see you all alive and well.
Brings me great relief to be alive and well.
I hear you've already saved one of the victims who had their memories altered. You continue to astound me, Spriggan.
You can tell he's injured, by the way. He's got that bandage headband thing. That's how you know someone's seriously injured, but not life-threatening. Save the praise when she makes a full recovery. By the way, we wanted to thank you for your timely aid earlier this morning. Yeah, cheers, mate. We heard you were gravely injured. So glad to see that you're okay.
Yes, worry not. Injuries of this kind are but a daily occurrence on the battlefield. However, it will be some time before I can move freely again. I must have unwittingly let my guard down against my good-for-nothing son.
Don't beat yourself up. The fact that you weren't mauled to bits by that monster is a hell of a feat in its own. Anyway, might I ask what you're doing here? Mirabelle isn't here, so I'm guessing she's out gathering information. I don't know about trusting him.
That's right. I'm afraid I am not one for field work, so I leave that to my subordinates. As for your other question, I'm merely here to get a better grasp on our present predicament.
Right. This situation ain't exactly ideal for you. Can't hold the reins when your elite unit and one of your top concierges are out there running the show.
And that is precisely why you have our full support in your endeavors.
Did we get a team from you? That would be helpful.
You may consider this an extension of our contract. I would very much like to continue our current relationship well into the future.
Slimy little. So what's going on with Rosette's memory, anyway? My only knowledge on the subject comes from what little insight I gleaned from Miss Alton's report. Her temporary transfer to Arkwright Solutions is within her recollection. That much I'm certain. However, she believes that she received an order to return to headquarters on the morning of her second day in Basel. She has it in her head that all contact with you from that point onwards ceased. What's this thing that just moved up at the bottom of the screen? Can't be serious. So she doesn't remember when she saved my life? And that would be the implication, yes. To her, your relationship never developed past that trip to Basel. That is some grade A bullshit. It'd be nice if we could sit down with her and clear this up in a chat. But if she has any evidence, false or not, that you're connected to Almata, there's no way that would work. She likely believes she is merely doing her job. Perspective is a funny little thing, isn't it? This is so frustrating. There has to be some way we can get our Ferry and Rosette back. Whether we will hinges on us getting through to Ferry. I believe her to be the center of all of this. Can you tell us more about what happened on your side? Ah, it's one of those blankets over there, wasn't it? Certainly. We came to the capital's outskirts for a job, and we're on standby while we're formulating a strategy. During that time, Ferry recruited a fair portion of our unit. He abandoned us to aid her cause. And that cause was to wipe out Arkwright Solutions. According to our findings, time in which they left roughly coincided with when my own elite unit abandoned their post. If we were to be precise, Farida's group departed a little earlier. Our last correspondence with our unit was around midnight, the same time Farida came to visit, according to our records. We've been tracking their movements with our surveillance cameras. From that, we've concluded the corrosion spread from her to Rosette and Security Chief Kasim, and then to the rest of the unit. Then Ferry must be the point of origin here. Oh, poor Ferry. It's that case of like, when we snap her out of it, because I'm assuming we will, like, she's gonna be so upset. Like, Rosette can sort of like she's more rational, she can rationalize it and be like, okay, I'm sorry, but that wasn't me. Like she'll be upset, but nowhere near the level that Ferry will. It's just like, oh, Ferry. Anyway, that tracks, I suppose. Her case looked to be the most severe out of everyone. I had a feeling that was the case. That just leaves me with one question. We have pretty well established that her memory has been altered, but that's not the only thing that's changed about her, is it? What do you mean? Her movements were swift and precise, and there wasn't a hint of hesitation in her voice. I don't think the fairy we saw would have had any reservations about taking the life of her targets. You might be right about that. No. What has gotten into you, fairy? Like, again, you can't really say that, Katra, because it's like, it is that case of, we know how this works. This isn't Ferry's fault. She's gonna massively blame herself, though. Like, she's gonna see it as a massive weakness on her part, and it's like, oh, Ferry. Like, you can see it happening already, can't you? She isn't some naive little squirt anymore, that's for sure. So, battle-hardened kind of thing. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask about. It's felt to me like Ferry's been troubled about something lately. Did something happen to her after the New Year festival? Now that I think about it, she hasn't really been herself since we met back up, at least not fully. You know what's up with that? It's possible that Kasim sparked a small change in her. The Kruger are a proud group of warriors, and we are also a family that has been entrusted with a mission from ancient times. The symbol of that mission is the Flame Priestess. After she carried out that role during the New Year festival, she learned a part of that mission. The Kasim had a talk with her. The Kasim, yeah. He asked if she was prepared to carry the mission of the Kruger on her shoulders. That sounds like a heavy burden. Probably is. I have heard about the Kruger's way of life from Security Chief Al-Fayed. Your people serve as warriors and inheritors of the tribe's mission. Doing both requires commitment and an indefatigable strength of will. Perhaps there is a reason he distanced himself from the path. He is entitled to his own life's choices. What you're saying is true. Then maybe her current self remembers that? You may be right. There wasn't a trace of indecisiveness in her actions. So is it maybe like the whole corrosion thing, like feeding into like insecurities each of the people have in some regard? and building off of that to make this like alternate memory aspect. Maybe. And that might be why she can play the part of the warrior to perfection. But that's all it is, a part. The fairy we knew was wide-eyed and curious, and she was deeply empathetic. Yes, that's certainly true. Had Ferida not left our village, she may well have become the person we saw in that tunnel. However, after she came to Republic, met all of you, and experienced the loss of someone she held dear. Doubt and indecision crept into her mind, but I do not see those as weakness. No. It's like second-guessing things and reanalyzing and seeing stuff from a different point of view. It's like, that's really good. That's growth for Fairy. It ain't easy to push past your doubts to find a path of your own, but she's doing that all the same. You ask me, that's proof that she's strong as hell. Yeah. Well said. I think we'll be able to reach her by helping her tackle what she's struggling with. Why don't we start there then? We'll pop her uncertainties like a balloon. But we might need to get a little more insight into what those uncertainties are. Any ideas, gang? Those two dancing sisters might know a thing or two. And they are here in the capital. I think they helped Fairy practice her dancing. Oh yeah, she came to them for pointers for the festival dance, right? I believe they're staying at the hotel in Satan. Maybe they can help us. Perfect. Then our course is set.
I'm happy this came to a satisfactory resolution.
It isn't resolved yet, mate.
Normally, I would take it upon myself to discipline my child. And it's a father's duty, after all.
Well, again, it's not discipline she needs. It's like, she's not done anything wrong. It's also a boss's duty to discipline his employees when they fall out of line. Hang tight, I'll bring your daughter back soon.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help.
If you require my assistance, you need only but ask. I will help however I can. As long as it's within my authority, of course.
Oh, of course.
Please see to Ms. Twining's and our security chief's return on my behalf. And do make it quick if you can.
All right. Jeez. There's no telling when the Kruger and Marduk will catch up to us. We should head over to the hotel Sarah and Shahina are staying at. And quickly. Quickest route would be through the abandoned subway line connected to this place. That door should take us there. And let's get moving. Can we round? Looks like we potentially could. Where's the doctor? That's the question.
Do you think Hal's gonna be alright?
I think so. From what I heard, she's currently resting up over at Bermati's place.
We'll have to trust him to take care of her. Right now, we've got bigger problems to worry about.
Let's speak to you first. You know, I think I just remembered something. I got abandoned in the Blacklight District when I was just a kid. You just remember this now? With all that, though, my memory's totally blank. Thankfully, the boss decided to take me in. They've really done a lot for me. Like sending me out with this bar. And since everyone knows I'm under the boss's wing, nobody tries to mess with me. I couldn't be more grateful. You just unloaded your backstory on us, no? The only memories I have are after the boss took me in. And they've really done a lot for me. I mean, okay. Why are you randomly telling us that? What? What? Okay, here we go around. Hey there, care to have some fun before you go? Just don't get too naughty, alright? She never says anything different. I can't remember a point she said something different. We had the Marduk security forces hanging around just a little while ago. When I told them not to interfere with my business, they just up and left. What's that deal, huh? Should have taught them a lesson. Guess those Marduk goons really were here. I know we made sure to come when they weren't around. But you can never be too sure. Let's actually get you over here first.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Is something wrong? You're looking a little pale. Yeah, we've been dealing with a few situations lately. But anyway, how's everyone around here doing? Seeing anything unusual? Well, I don't have too much info to give, but I noticed there are more Jaegers around than usual today. Actually, I just saw a few hanging by the bar earlier. Really? We'll look into it. Suppose that's not anything too strange, but something feels off. Everything feels off right now! I suppose we'll just have to keep it in mind. I'm guessing something big's happened. I'll try not to let work weigh you down, alright? I can't not let it weigh us down right now. When you hold chaos in your heart, it clouds your vision as well. But before you go rushing in, take a moment to collect yourself. And whenever you're feeling down, we'll be there to pick you right back up. That's a nice sentiment. I invested a good bit of money in that fake T-phone scam. But in the end, everything was confiscated, and the bail was nothing to sneeze at either. To say I'm in the red is putting it lightly. Still, I can't just give up now, can I? I mean, this is my job. Just you wait, my next scheme will get more mirror in my pockets than ever before. Your next scheme? Doesn't sound like she's very keen on changing. This woman is a very prolific con artist. She has a tendency to lure people in with fake brands. I'm sure she'll be right at home in the Blacklight District. And that's where she seems to be spending her time, yes. I got caught for one of my scams last month, but I'm not giving up. Just you wait, my next scheme will be better than ever. I'll get mirror from all those suckers in the world. Oh dear, oh dear. Damn it. Why does this keep happening to us? I feel like I've seen them around here before. Or maybe not? And after we came all this way to earn some money too. Damn, I need a drink. You got one, mate.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at? You guys, I heard your office was attacked. I'm so glad to see you're safe. You had me all worried. No hugging, pal. Your mask gives me the creeps. Thankfully, we all made it out okay, but what's ahead of us is another issue. And that's not even to mention how banged up my car got. Hope at least my engine's intact. Sorry, Van. We've got more important things to worry about. You know, like getting through this mess in one piece. Let's some talk of what happened to you guys. Sounds like you're in a tight spot. If you feel like you need to make preparations, go ahead and do them here. I mean, look at this mortar, right? You know what they say, an eye for an eye. This thing could put an end to your troubles in seconds. Well, his sentiments are in the right place. What we got then?
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
I don't think we have anything new there. I suppose I could convert the separate mass, but it's not really worth it.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Get that swapped out. Histoire? So I may as well buy them ready before we meet up again. Can I just need like a buy and equip all? Something new for Celise. Like, yeah, we'll take that one. It just give us options with evasion elsewhere. Definitely gives us options with evasion elsewhere. Unlike you and Ferry eventually, and Anya's as well, like we won't go with that. footwear. I like the idea of that. It's like more resistance on the arts, you've got more movement, more speed. It's like, yeah. Yeah. And you replaces that, and your evasion doesn't change as a result. Okay.
Please stop by again.
You've still got something new, apparently.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
I don't think there's anything new quartz-wise. Nothing there. Nothing new on the plugins. We've got nothing we could
Please
do
stop
there.
by again. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Customize. Ah, it's customized. Histoire Plus. So that should be it.
Please stop by again.
There we go. I know there's been a lot going on lately, but I never would have thought your office would be attacked. You know, I actually had my base bombarded in the past too. Unforgettable times those were. Anyway, let me know if you need any equipment. I'll suit you up real nice. The fixers and the CID? Something must have happened, huh? You could say that, but I'm sure you've heard the news already. Explosion in Old Town, a shootout on the highway, and that's not even to mention what happened over in Riverside. It's no wonder people are sticking their nose into your business. At least we don't have a bounty on our heads. What do you know about Riverside? Don't jinx it. How do you know anything about that? We got enough on our plate already. We need to get those 3 back to normal as soon as possible. Right. Topside's sounding pretty noisy these days. I'll be keeping an eye on how things play out. Still, what happened at Z1 yesterday? It's always something, isn't it? Kind of feels like someone under the surface is pulling the strings. Really? That's strange, that. It's pretty busy today, huh? You know, I think I even saw someone from one of the Jaeger Corps around. They were dressed like the Kruger, I believe. Honestly, it made them seem a bit stuffy. Anyway, my guess is they were looking for someone. If only things would start settling down. Benny must have been with them. Not necessarily. We need to get moving. There's no telling when they'll catch up to us. And there's been a lot of strange things happening lately. Honestly, it's got me a bit worried. Maybe I'm just being paranoid? No. The atmosphere's been off for a long time now. I should probably start moving my base, just in case, you know? Just in case. Oh, hello. Phineas down here? I wanted to come for a home visit before Yota officially begins school, but... What is this place? A home visit? Oh shoot, I forgot about Yota's Sunday school. Wait, how did she even find her way down here? I would have never expected something like this. How... sorry, but do you mind if I ask you your story? Sure, why not? Would you like a drink? We really only have moonshine at the moment, though. No thank you. Wait, moonshine? Oh no, maybe I should step in. What is this place? Well, no matter, I must carry out my duty as a sister of the church. I can certainly, where'd I get certainly from? I can't believe she came all the way down here for a home visit. Should I step in? I know I'm really not involved as a party or anything, but maybe I can smooth things over? Hey, it's that lady we met a few days ago. Did you come here just for me? That's right. I wanted to ask your mother a couple of questions. His eyes are so full of hope and joy, even though he lives in a place like this. I imagine he's well cared for. He is. I'm from the region around Northumbria, so Sunday school's never really been a thing for me. The Republic sisters have been pretty welcoming so far, thankfully. But that aside, the atmosphere's been feeling a bit intense lately, don't you think? Hope there's not another storm brewing. Well, there probably is another storm brewing. She's over there again. Oh, you guys look like you're in a real hurry. Are you in some sort of danger? How adorable. There's a certain kind of appeal that only people backed into corners have. Great. Alright. Sorry, but we're actually pretty pressed for the time at the moment. Oh, no worries. I probably shouldn't have said that anyway. Just remember to take care of yourselves, okay? Okay. What is wrong with me? I've been saying the strangest things lately. Maybe I've been repressing myself too much. And now I'm going nuts. Anyway, please be careful, you guys. We are done with the rounds in here. No, there's a dot over there. I need to see about that dot. More dots, more dots. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thummy war. Then after this, I'll do 10,000 squats. Come to think of it, I don't think I've shot myself up with any drugs lately. Back when I was fighting, it's like I couldn't keep my hands off them. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. All I've got to do is focus on being the best. Oh dear. Ah! I'm the best. Just you wait, you bastard. I'll get my revenge on you next time for sure. Oh dear. Right. I think that's us done with the round, so let's get going on to the subway line. Travel to the Hasan District via the subway line.